Dub C here, and we're back with another MRE ration review. Today, got to bust out MRE Daff. I believe this is Chilean. It's menu 10, Plums on Syrup. It's supposed to be a breakfast menu. Really wanted to check this one out. I have had one of these, I think the red version, in a live stream I did a couple months ago. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, it tastes like homemade. It does. So I'm really excited to try this menu out. So let's bust it open and see what we got. All right, we got a meal ready to eat Daff. Tastes like homemade. It's got the flameless ration heater included. It's 1,500 calories. I think the red are 1,200, so this has a little bit more. And then it's got the little thing on the back. It has all the nutrition facts. You want to see those. Quite a bit of sodium. It's got 3 years shelf life. And then I believe these are relatively fresh. Their production dates, I think it was like 2020 or 2019. So this is a breakfast menu. I've had the lunch menu, and I know there's like salmon menus as well. There's no tear notch, so we'll just cut a slit in the back real quick. And I wasn't sure what the flameless ration heater was for, because I didn't know if it was just like a granola main or something like that, but oh, let's check it out. So we got the Plums on Syrup. We have a little package of berries jam, and this stuff is fantastic. Here's the granola pouch. Then we have some peanuts with raisins. Ooh. This is a pineapple isotonic drink. It's pretty solid though, so it definitely got some moisture. We got the big cracker. We'll check that out. Accessory Kit, which we'll get into in a second. Like I said, it's got the flameless ration heater, but I don't know what I'm going to heat up, because I don't know, it's kind of weird. And then it comes with 2 coffees, which I'm excited for. Accessory Kit has a nice little napkin. Definitely need that. It's got a spoon spork. It's got the little logo on it. That's one thing I did like about the Red series. It did have its own spoon. It's got a salt, 2 salts, no pepper. Again, I don't know what I'm going to use the salt for. And then looks like 4 sugars for the coffees. So we got our granola. And I said I believe it was manufactured December 13th, 2019. Expires December 13th, 2022. Interesting, they put the tear notch right at the food. So it's got a nice vacuum seal on it, but I also don't want to lose any of the food when you open it, and I already did. So I don't know what you're supposed to warm up, but I have an idea for the granola, and I'm just going to put it in this right here. And I say I'll get all the elements for the granola out, and it is pretty rock solid right now. But then I'm just going to take the Plums on Syrup, and I'm going to dump those over top. So we have this, and boom. I'll use that as kind of like the granola mix, like a parfait almost. Okay, while that sits, we have our coffee, about 200 milliliters of water. See what it looks like. The packaging is weird because it's kind of like a pillow of air, but it seems to hold up pretty good. Coffee looks great. See if it mixes up. Oh, that's perfect. Next, we have a big cracker. These are great because I believe they're really good for sweet or savory. So they just kind of like a biscuit. You get 2 of those. And we'll get to the new element that I have not tried. Whoa, that's going in there eventually, but not yet. So we have the peanuts with raisins, and again, I wish I would have put a tear notch at the other side so we don't lose while you're opening stuff, because you lose the vacuum seal, and this stuff is like, it's cool that they're vacuum sealing it, but it's like rock solid. Once you get the air in there, you kind of just open it up, let it breathe, and kind of break it up a little bit, so everything's not so rock solid. And then we have the Isotonic drink pineapple flavor. It says dissolve in 1 liter. I'm gonna try 500 milliliters and see if that's too rich, but it seems like quite a bit. Like I said, this was pretty chunky, but I smashed it. And it is quite a bit of mix. I can always add water though. So I can see there's already a few variations you could do in this breakfast, and that's cool that it has the diversity, right? We got the berries jam, which I could have put over the granola the same way I did with the plum and syrup. But also you can make shortcake. I call it strawberry shortcake because you break these up and you can put the berry jam over top of those, or you can break these up and put them in the granola. I mean, there's just a lot of options. And then we have the peanuts with raisins that you can mix it with everything. So I'm really liking that factor of it. Looks like the bulk of the calories that are increased from the red version to black version is coming from the peanuts with raisins as that element. So that's very, very cool so far. But it's time to start testing some stuff out. So this is the plums and syrup with granola. Let's go ahead and give that a shot. All right, so the syrup softened the granola up. Plums are very rich, robust flavor. And it's like big raisins with small raisins. So if you don't like raisins, I would not mix this combination. Maybe try the berry jam, or take the hot water and maybe make some hot granola. But overall, I really enjoy it, but not going to be for everybody. So we'll go ahead and try one of the big crackers just by itself. I do really enjoy these. They're very neutral. So when you bite into them, I don't know if it's a cracker, a biscuit, or a cookie. It's in between all of them because it's so neutral. So you could definitely mix it with savory. You can make it with sweet. I'm going to go ahead and wash it down with some of this coffee. Wow, this might be one of my new favorite coffees. That is amazing. Very, very bold. Not bitter at all. But it could be going with this biscuit really well. I mean, this is closer to espresso. I mean, I mixed it with more water than it should have, and it's still really bold. I really like that. Okay, we're going to try the peanuts with the raisins. Hopefully they're salted. I see a lot of raisins. And it's very, very basic, but let's give it a shot. So overall, the peanuts and raisins, it's got a little bit of salt on the peanuts, but it's just dominated by the raisins. If you don't like raisins, you're not going to like this menu. So the plums, the raisins and the granola, raisins and salted peanuts, there's a lot going on with that. I'll go ahead and wash it down with this pineapple. The pineapple drink with 500 milliliters is it's actually really good. It's very thirst quenching because it's a little bit sour. I've never had sour pineapple drink before. That's pretty good. So I'm going to bust out this berry jam, if I can. All right, it doesn't want to open, so I'm just going to kind of drizzle it on these. Not sure what kind of berry jam this one is. But this is what I'm talking about, the strawberry shortcake. So kind of break these up. Kind of sprinkle that berry jam on top of it. Try that. That was actually like raspberry shortcake because it was raspberry jam. I mean, that's what flavor that dominated it. It was just absolutely fantastic. Very fresh jam, like almost like homemade jam taste. But it's time to get that megabyte on. So we're going to add some of the peanuts in here, because if it's full of raisins, we might as well go with it. I'm going to add some of this, like I said, all these elements can be mixed up quite simple. And if you're on the go, I'm going to add some of this berry jam to kind of counteract that raisin flavor. So we got some good strawberry flavor with it. All right, so this might be too much, but I said need something to fight that raisin flavor. They did just that. It gave it like more of a fruit granola taste instead of the just overwhelming raisin taste. And the crunch of the peanuts really helped. The MVP was that berry jam, really balancing it out. But a lot of elements you can mix and match. But I'm going to go ahead and finish this up and we'll talk more in final thoughts. Okay, so final thoughts on menu number 10, Plums on Syrup, MRE Daff. Really enjoyed it. It was another breakfast menu that I had to try out, and I think it's pretty awesome. Now, the plums on syrup were just what they are, plums on syrup, but they didn't taste bad. The MVP was berry jam. It was strawberries and raspberries, and it tasted homemade. The granola was very simple but effective. It was granola and raisins, and then same with the peanuts and the raisins. Very simple yet effective. All could be mixed up, really good. The big crackers are also MVP with the berries and jam because you make that raspberry or strawberry shortcake, but they're very neutral. Man, those are just, they're really good, would be good with any menu. Pineapple drink, very thirst quenching. You could go up to a liter of water, it sounds like, so you could have quite a bit of that drink to go with you. And the coffee was fantastic. I'll be looking for some more of that coffee because it's one of the better MRE coffees I've had. But overall, another great menu. I can't wait to try some more of these out and see if I can find some more breakfast menus. So that's all I got now. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.